A young man, Alex, returns home and discovers something shocking: his own body lying on the carpet in the living room. Beside it, there's an envelope with the inscription, "Look at me." Initially paralyzed by shock, Alex's curiosity takes over. Inside the envelope, he finds a flash drive, which he quickly plugs into his computer. On the screen, he sees a video of himself. The second, Alex reassures himself that he isn't high or insane and urges him to listen carefully. It all started with men in black coming to his house. Rebecca, an employee of a private scientific research institute of advanced technologies that cooperates with the National Security Agency of the USA, has a tempting offer for Alex. But first, Alex must sign a non-disclosure agreement, for which Rebecca offers a substantial check. Having signed the papers, Alex learns about an unregistered American satellite, allegedly from the future, containing a coded message. If Alex agrees, he will be put to sleep and taken to a laboratory. The institute knows he is practically bankrupt and living in a house inherited from his parents. To prove her seriousness, Rebecca transfers a large sum to Alex's account, convincing him to sign the documents. The next day, he is put in a car, given an injection, and falls asleep, only to wake up in a secret location. Rebecca shows him the laboratory where the satellite is already located, and Alex begins solving the task. 5 weeks pass without results. Rebecca suggests Alex take a day off, but he declines. One day, he has a vision of a young woman decoding the same task, after which he experiences a nosebleed. Later, he finds her name written on the bed frame. Soon, Alex manages to decrypt part of the code, which contains drawings of an unknown device. Rebecca announces the end of his work and informs him he will be taken home. Alex wakes up at home late at night, feeling ill, initially attributing it to fatigue and stress. His condition worsens over the next few days, and he begins experiencing persistent hallucinations. One day, 2 strange men appear at his door, questioning his decision to decrypt the code. Alex insists that decryption is just his job, which pays well. The men press him on the morality of his work, revealing that the decrypted drawings will create the most powerful weapon in the world. Alex's head starts to hurt, and he asks the men to leave. They thank him and depart, and Alex immediately feels better. When he sits at his computer, Rebecca calls, reminding him of the signed non-disclosure agreements. An indignant Alex realizes the institute is watching him. As he sits down again, the lights go out. Alex steps outside and sees one of the men who questioned him across the street. The man's body starts growing before Alex's eyes. Frightened, Alex runs home and looks out the window to see the giant's hand reaching for him. He extends his hand to meet it, and morning comes. Rebecca arrives and finds Alex at work. He tries to explain that humanity lives in two-dimensional space, and his recent guests are from a highly developed civilization existing in both space and time. They can observe events through a window in time. Alex warns Rebecca about the danger of the device they're building, which could start World War III. Rebecca reveals she knows about his brain tumor, which Alex blames on the Institute's radioactive satellite. Desperate, Alex pulls his dead body out of the house and buries it in the forest, then returns to his computer to continue listening to his future self. Future Alex regrets not being listened to, knowing something ominous was coming. He remembers the woman, Beth, a cryptographer, and finds her address. Beth initially refuses to talk, but when Alex reveals he is dying with only 6 months left, she lets him in, admitting she has only 2 years left. She also recognized the weapon from the future drawings. Another person, Shearman, communicates with her through the computer, sending her tasks to solve. Beth starts feeling unwell, and a man helps her to bed. Alex sees her life in the mirrors, from saying goodbye to a loved one in military uniform to attempting to end her life. Alex receives a message from Shearman, who realizes it's not Beth and disconnects. Alex finds a pack of printed papers with Shearman's tasks. In the morning, Beth discovers Alex on her sofa with the papers, which he claims are pieces of a puzzle. Alex asks Beth to help stop the creation of the death machine. Beth reveals her illness began after working with the satellite and hearing voices, including her own. Alex goes home, where men in black wait for him. Rebecca orders him not to meet Beth again, and to use his remaining time wisely. Defiant, Alex sends them away and finds his papers missing. Meanwhile, Beth sees a bright light at her house, feels sick, and screams in fear. Alex drowns his thoughts in alcohol when a message from Shearman arrives. Alex suspects Rebecca, but Shearman denies it. Beth arrives, directed by Shearman, with blueprints for a device to destroy the future technology. They develop a virus to destroy the machine being created from the decrypted blueprints. The next morning, Rebecca bursts into Alex's house, warning that Institute representatives are on their way. She reveals she is Shearman and hope to destroy the device with their help. As cars approach, Alex and Beth escape through the back exit. Rebecca is captured, injected, and thrown into a car as all the gas burners in Alex's kitchen are opened. Alex and Beth arrive at scientist Miles's house, who recognizes them. He explains there was another satellite waiting for Earthlings to decode its message. The ancient satellite contained blueprints for a machine limiting humanity's evolution within the third dimension. Miles, who developed a non-fatal tumor, believes aliens exist in multiple dimensions and perceive time differently. Miles suggests they need to erase all data on the server to prevent the device's restoration, revealing a map of the Institute. As a loud bang is heard at the door, Alex and Beth run away while Miles tries to calm the raging alien. They find the Institute, sneak inside, and separate to increase their chances of finding the laboratory. Alex witnesses a guard behaving strangely, realizing time inside the Institute is looped. Beth, stuck in the loop, activates a bomb but cannot escape. Alex carries the bomb further but is disintegrated by an alien. A minute later, Alex finds himself tied to a table with a humanoid. The alien explains their curiosity about human appearance and time experience. They exist outside of time and space, unlike humans who are trapped in linear time. Alex realizes humans would become like aliens without the need to wait for anything, but their familiar ego would die. The alien offers to return Alex to the moment before he got sick. Alex admits humans don't choose what happens, and the alien asks if returning to the past would change anything. Alex finds himself back home in front of his computer, recording a message on the flash drive. He realizes nothing can be changed. The world may disappear tomorrow, but everything has already happened. He puts the flash drive in an envelope and falls to the floor. His final words are a warning to Beth, asking her to forget everything and live on. An intriguing movie that makes you question the concept of time and whether we truly live in a single moment. Who made us believe in the past and future? Share your thoughts in the comments.